Hi, good evening all. Welcome to Franchise Reborn. The segment on the channel, if you're new here, is news within the organization. We got some news today. I'm going to talk about that. We're going to have an evening about signings and stuff. And as you know from the thumbnail, what I'm going to talk about, here we go. Levi signs 2-year, $1.625 million contract with the Sabres. And at the bottom, Devin Levi signed 2-year, $1.625 million contract with the Sabres on Thursday. It has an average annual value of $812,500. Now, folks, I know we like to really hate on Adams, but tell me this isn't just a brilliant signing today. It just, for this money, how can we go wrong, guys, if he doesn't even play a game this year? How can we go wrong with that signing? What if Devin Levi goes off this year? What if he just goes off? This happens. And we got him locked in for 2 years at $800,000. It's just insane, right? To think about it. I do believe he dropped the ball with the UPL signing. I want to say that because he did. He did. The UPL signing was a little premature. He had half of a year hot. And he got really paid for it, right? Really paid for it. So I'd like to see a little karma come back our way that is good when it comes to the goaltending issue on the team, because this could be the signing, guys. I've said it before, I said it again. This could be the signing when we win a Stanley Cup one day, and I believe they're going to eventually. I'm not one of these fans that I'm just going to feel sorry for myself and believe that the bad times are here forever. I'm not one of those guys. This could be the signing we look back on that started it all, really. So this, to me, is just a great signing. It's a joke. I cannot believe Devin Levi signed for that money. I cannot believe he didn't at least get $1 million. When I seen 1.6, I was happy, guys, because I thought that was the annual average. I didn't know it was 800,000. I'm like, my God. All right, so Devin Levi in his career. Let's look. I'll throw it up there. All right, let's take a look at it. 39 career games, 17, 17, and 2, a 329 goals against, 894 save percentage. Okay, that isn't, I get it, it's not the greatest numbers, but he's floating around 900, 894. Let's take a look at this. Okay, UPL. 71, 65, and 15, a 305 goals against, but his save percentage also 898. So 4 percentage points better in the save department isn't much, guys. It's one good night. You know, it's not a big thing. And UPL's getting a lot of money. And the truth is Devin Levi isn't, but UPL has kind of earned his way more. He played 100 career games, right, before he got that? Yeah. Played 100 career games. Levi's not there yet. He'll get there in a year or two. Look, I'm really happy with the signing, obviously. I'm taken back by how cheap we got him. I don't know. The kid must be okay. You know what I mean? He's not all about the money. Maybe he wants to prove himself. I don't know what it is, but it's like, when you, if you look at his numbers last year, I'm going to give you an example, okay? Let's look at the minors. Well, I'll just mention it here. Rochester last year, 25, 13, and 4, a 919 save percentage, and a 2.20 goals against average, 7 shutouts. Now, UPL, in his entire Rochester career, had 1 shutout, if I'm correct. Yeah, 1. I put it this way, if you take all their numbers of professional games and combine them together, I guarantee Levi's numbers are way better. But that's not what it's about. It's about the Sabres numbers. I get that. I'm still, taken back by the 910 save percentage got him a big contract. It's like, man, we really jumped the gun on that contract. But it's okay, it's not an untradeable contract, and UPL could come back into form. We'll see this year. He's going to have to, or else he will be traded, I'm sure. But to get Levi locked in at such a cheap rate, even just as a bridge deal, I'm so happy with this, guys, because it takes some of the burden off of us. We don't have to worry about goaltending this year now. We've got our veteran. We got Levi locked in pretty cheap. And we got our, I guess, money goalie with UPL right now. So goaltending's good. The blue line is pretty much set. I don't think we're looking for anybody in the blue line now, guys. We know we need one more forward. We're going to talk about that in tonight's nightcap. I'm going to talk about that a bit. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how Levi didn't get more money. I can't figure this out, because his numbers were excellent last year. But I'm thinking, is it that Laval game, the last Laval game? You know, that management said, you know, we still, you know, we got to be sure. We got to be sure. We can't just lock all these guys in. It's backfired a few times. So far, the Samuelsson contract has backfired. I don't want to say the Dylan Cousins contract backfired, guys, because I believe he can turn it around. I think he's going through something psychological. He'll grow past it, or it'll ruin his career, one or the other, since he got knocked out, right? So I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But for now, goaltending is in good shape. We're good there. We don't really, I think, need to, if we do believe in these young guys, then we just got to have them groomed along the way a little, you know? So I don't think we really have to panic with this. And if we run into a crunch in the nets, we have 3 guys. If we can't figure it out, then we just don't have the right 3 guys. You know? My guess is he'll start in the minors this year, is just a guess, unless he goes into camp and just destroys it, which he's, I think, more than capable of doing, Levi. If he might come into camp and say, okay, you know, I don't care about the money right now. I'm going to come into camp. I'm going to get my spot on this team. That might be his focus. His focus might not be money. Believe it or not, guys, as crazy as that sounds, it might not be money. It might be about making the team this year. It's more important to him than money, because he figures if he comes into his own, he's going to get rich anyway. And also, any way you cut it, this guy did not pull the greed tactic on the Sabres. He could have for sure forced them into $1.5 million a year. I'm positive he could have. For sure, with those numbers in the minors last year, guys. So I don't know what this is about. I think Levi just doesn't care. He's like, nah, just whatever. You know, pay me minimum again. A few more years, I'm good. Just, you know, I'm coming for my job. You know, that kind of thing. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Very happy with this signing. And I'll tell you what, as much as we all pick on Kevin Adams, we got to give this guy credit where it's due. This is another excellent signing this offseason. Beyond belief, the amount they got him for. And there's been a few signings this year, guys, that I'm scratching my head, really. I'm still taken back by some of these signings this year. So I'm not going to complain. And if we're going to give Kekalainen credit for this, then we have to give, and that's going to be my new thing, if we're going to give him credit, then we got to give Pegula credit for bringing in Kekalainen, no matter what. So see, guys, it's a vicious circle with me. I'm going to rebuttal no matter what. All right, guys, done for this one. I'll see you in the next video.